over a decade, Mike and I, and this, I think, maybe is the best special that I've ever seen. You are saving $1,300 off the already low HSN price. And we're giving you a year to pay it off with your HSN card. You can get an HSN card by going to hsn.com. You can go call the 800 number. It's 695-1418. If you don't have the card, you apply, get $10 off. But the point is you get a year to pay it off. Even payments, $125 a month. And you get $1,300 off. Here's the information to get the HSN card. By the way, there's no annual fee for the HSN card. People ask me that all the time. If I get the card, is there a fee? No fee. So I just think this is really incredible. And it's a customer pick, Mike. Yeah. People who had bought this for $1,300 more, I hope they're not watching right now, they were like, I love this coin. They're talking about the coin.
If they did, they should buy it again.
They should buy it again.
And they could cost average it down.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, that I have. Here's ultimately what it comes down to. So the American Silver Eagle, President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law in 1986. Creating the American Silver Eagle, which is the most collectible silver coin ever made in the history of the world. It continues on until today. And what happened is, it was relatively popular. They made about 5 million coins a year on average from 1986 through about 2008. Then in 2008, the American Silver Eagle exploded. And now today they sell 30 to 50 million Silver Eagles every single solitary year. So the older coins, anything pre-2008 is a very desirable, extremely desirable. Anything in the 90s, for instance, 95, 96, 97, the 96, I think, in Mint State 70 is about a $5,000 to $8,000 coin, something like that.
What?
If you can find it. Very, very difficult to find. Any early year American Silver Eagle in perfect condition. We're a little spoiled now. We're used to getting all of our coins in Mint State 70. The minting process today, the mint is much better at it. I mean, the equipment is light years ahead of where it was 35 years ago, as well you can believe. People are collecting these much more as coins. When they were originally made, they were more made like almost as silver bars, if you will, is ultimately what it comes down to. There wasn't a lot of care taken with those. So early year American Silver Eagles in perfect condition are almost impossible to find. To be able to get the first 4 years is virtually unheard of. And here's the one thing I can tell you. To be able to get these, 86, 87, 88, 89, to be able to get all 4 of these at $1,499.95 is available one place and one place only, and that's right here. Right here, right now. Like I said, I would suggest that you had difficulty finding this coin at $1,499. The 88, interestingly enough, is the hardest coin to get in there. 86, they made a whole bunch of them, okay? And because it was the first year, people put it away. So it's a little easier to find. It's a little easier to find fresh coins that haven't been graded. So that's why this coin is only $500 to $700 individually. Okay, not here. For us, it's less than $400. Yeah. I charge $399 for any one of these coins individually, and it would be a spectacular opportunity as opposed to less than $400. As a matter of fact, we're about $350 a coin when you count in the fantastic red oak window presentation box.
Which is included.
Which is 100% included. So what we're looking at is about $350. You would be challenged to find any of these coins for less, whether it be NX or NGC or PCGS for $500 to $700 to $800. And this coin is going to be $1,200 to $2,000 if you can find it. The 1988, extraordinarily difficult to get in this high grade.
And that's the rarest in the collection?
That's the rarest in the collection because the mintages kind of drifted down. And then in the 88, not only did the mintage drift down, but they really didn't take particular care with the 88s.
Hard to get them perfect.
The 2 hardest coins to get in 70 are going to be the 88 and the 96, okay? 88 and 96 are the 2 hardest coins, in my opinion, to get in Mint State 70. And of the billion American Silver Eagles that the United States government has made, the populations of these coins are in the hundreds. There are so few of these coins that are available in Mint State 70. There's lots of these coins out there, Mint State 69, 68, 67, 66, even Mint State 65s. The key to this is the fact that they're perfect. And I talked about this on the prior coin as well. Keep in mind, the higher the grade, the more it's worth. So what you have here is the highest grade. Mint State 70 is the highest grade in existence for a United States coin or a foreign coin. The coins are on any coin grade.
It's not a scale from 1 to 100, it's 1 to 70.
It's scaled from 1 to 70. Absolutely, it goes 1 to 70. And so these coins are certified perfect, and that's the key, and that's why it's a customer pick. And for us to be able to put together a couple of dozen of these sets, in essence, requires us to grade literally thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of coins to get literal handfuls of these coins. One of the most popular things that we sell here, if you go on hsn.com, is a complete set of American Silver Eagles, in Mint State 69 condition. You have that. We've got our auto ship program in that. We have complete sets. Mint State 70 complete sets. Virtually, I think the last one, I had one here, it's got to be 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was $45,000 or $47,000, something like that for a Mint State 70 set.
Whoa.
Yeah, they sell, as soon as they're put together, they sell, and so we're giving you the building block for what amounts to a complete set that goes all the way down the road. And so when you're looking at a set that's $35,000 or $40,000, that's $1,000 a coin. And that includes the 2019 and 18 and 17 and 16 and all those other coins as well. So to be able to get the first 4 at $350 a coin is truly, truly spectacular. It's why it's a customer pick. And the fact that we took $1,300 off, the fact of the matter is I got a good box of 88s. So I had a 500 count box of 88s and I got like 41 coins. That's like unheard of. That's the greatest box of 1988s I've ever got. Other than that, and so because of that, I was able to cost average down what I was in the sets for because I got such an incredibly high 7% grading percentage on the 1988s.
There you go.
The 1988s usually graded about a 1% clip.
Wow.
So in other words, if I send in a box of 500, I'll maybe get 5,
oh my
2 to 5. Some boxes will get 0. And these are fresh boxes, still with the mint seals that you've never seen before. And they just don't come back in this high grade. So to be able to get these coins at $350 a coin is unprecedented. Like I said, you're not going to find this price in the marketplace. Everything else out there, NGC, PCGS, is going to be significantly, significantly higher than $1,499. Like I said, you'll be hard-pressed to find the 1988 coin by itself at $1,499.
If you ever bring this set back again, Mike, is it going to be $1,500?
I doubt it, because I don't think I'll ever get another good box of 88s. But who knows? I'll do my best. I mean, that's what we do. I go out there and I find the coins and I get the best possible coins. I give you the best possible prices, and that's what we do. And understand, this is not something I don't make these. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got to find the coins. Then we have an independent third party certify them.
So this is an opportunity buy then?
100% opportunity buy. And like I said, we had well fewer than 100 sets, which was the greatest. We have 80 of them or so left, is what I have. So it's absolutely critical that you understand what your opportunity is to be able to get this set the first 4 years and absolutely positively perfect at a price. In the marketplace, you're probably looking at about $3,000 to $5,000 for this set. For us, so that means at $27.99, we were about half price. At $14.99.95, it is a unique numismatic opportunity.
Absolutely, and don't forget, even though it doesn't say it on the screen, if you buy this with the HSN card, we give you a year to pay it off with no interest. You can pay it off however you want. You can pay it off all at once. You can pay it off, 6 months. But if you do the entire 12 months at even payments, it's only $125 a month. Big, big deal. Again, and $1,300 off. Plus, it's a customer pick. You guys love this set. We've got lots more goodies coming up, but